the spiritual successor to Banjo and Kazooie, from the studio that we want to be like, rise from your grave. Rare Studios was always one of the best quintessential fucking game developers out there that was churning out nothing but AAA caliber titles. Just bam, classic, bam, classic, bam, classic. And it was amazing. I mean, you had Donkey Kong Country 1, 2, and 3 on Super Nintendo, and then you had Killer Instinct plus Killer Instinct in the arcade. Go on into Nintendo 64. We had Banjo-Kazooie, Banjo and Tooie. We had Jet Force Gemini, we had Conker's Bad Fur Day, we had GoldenEye. You know, we have all of these damn games from a studio like that, and it's just amazing. Like, it legitimately is. You know, I see that kind of stuff, I'm just like, damn, I wish they'd be able to come back, but so many of those people left. They went, they formed Playtonic Games, and I'm happy as hell to go and talk about Yooka-Laylee, which is the spiritual successor to Banjo and Kazooie. It's the whole entire buddy duo platforming extravaganza that everybody has been kind of chiming for the longest time. And they were like, oh, we're gonna go and have a Kickstarter for it. I was like, fucking A, went and checked it out. They already made their Kickstarter within like hours. Fucking hours. If anything, this should send a big time message out there to tons of folks that platforming games are still the shit. You know, if you love them as much as I do, which that's where I got my start. You know, I got my start on NES, and I was playing Super Mario Brothers. You know, then going on to Sonic the Hedgehog, then playing Crash Bandicoot, Spyro the Dragon, then going on to playing the likes of Ratchet and Clank, Sly Cooper, Jak and Daxter, and I'm playing other things like the Rayman games and Klonoa games. You know, Banjo and Kazooie was one of the biggest ones from back in the day. Get in or get out. I was like, fuck yeah, Nintendo 64! And then get the N64 kid like, oh my god! Well, that's how I felt about this. So you've got people that have worked on all those classic games from Rare all together working on this game. So right there, that puts any and all just imaginable frustrations or concerns or worries completely at ease, because I know that the game is in the hands of professionals who know their shit and were some of the people that kind of helped make the field what it is today as far as that genre is concerned with like 3D platforming games. You know, they were on par with Nintendo. That says a whole lot right there. And this, you know, Yooka-Laylee, so you got a lizard and you got a little bat that will go around and do shit together similar to Banjo-Kazooie, where it was a bear and a bird going and doing their thing. And each character has their own abilities, and you go around, it's some big collectathon and shit, and you can go and explore all these different stages. You know, you got your typical boss battles, there's tons of stuff to collect, and then you can go and actually expand the stages and find a whole bunch of new challenges and stuff. Then there's like little arcade machines that you can go and play classic old school arcade games, which I like that idea. Just like, this sounds amazing. They're trying to make it so one of the stretch goals is to have co-op in it, and then 4-player multiplayer, and just like, dude, this is all just shit that I want. You know, I like these kind of games so damn much, and I play them all the time. As a matter of fact, the last game I beat was Shovel Knight, a game that was on Kickstarter, and turned out to be absolutely 100% amazing. You know, I went through that. I went through the New Game Plus of it, and the game is so damn fun. Now I'm seeing something like this, and they're aiming to release this in October 2016. They want to go and release this on, you know, on PC, Mac, Linux. They want to go and have it on the consoles like the Nintendo Wii U, PlayStation 4, and, you know, Xbox One, just all the different systems. So that I'm in complete support of. I want to see that. They're talking about having physical releases for PC. I can imagine that that's something that they have as a stretch goal at some point down the road, considering how explosive this has been as far as like fan reaction. You know, we've been saying for years we wanted the old school Rare back. Well, now we're actually seeing it, just a different name. And that's really about all, just different name, but all the people behind it, all the creative team, just, they're right there making this shit. So spread the word about it. Tell anybody that you know that is into that shit. If somebody walked around and was just like, I don't know, Durgus Conker's Bad Fur Day, I love that shit. Or Perfect Dark, I love playing as Joanna Dark and shooting the shit out of shit, considering there was a follow-up, well, the unofficial follow-up to GoldenEye. Well, there you go. You got all these guys that have worked on all those games way back in the day. Banjo-Kazooie, Banjo and Tooie, Jet Force Gemini, like I said, I named off all those games. This is that fucking team. And from all the screenshots that I've seen, and they haven't worked on it all that long, and this looks phenomenal. you know, this looks like something that you'd see in the store and you would pick up for $60, like, no questions asked whatsoever. That's the shit right there. I can't fucking wait for this. They can have my money. It's one of those things of just like, I take my wallet out, I'm just like, here, just fucking take it. You take all the fucking money, it doesn't matter. That's all ones, but it doesn't matter. That makes me seem like I'm going to a strip club or some shit. Either way, though, I'm fucking stoked. Be happy. Anybody out there that's a fucking 90s kid, that's a platforming fan, that's a Nintendo 64 fan, that's an old school Rare fan, you should be commemorating this moment in time in history in gaming because this is a big fucking deal. I hope this shit blows up and becomes even bigger because it deserves the attention that it is getting right now and then some. Either way, this is AlphaOmegaSin. As always, nerds, nerdettes, and gamers game the fuck on.